Lean in. A little bit closer. Bit closer. I have a confession to make. I hear voices. Strange, exotic, foreign voices. Now, I get it. If I would have admitted this a millennia ago, I would have been burnt at the stake. Centuries ago, I would have been thrown in the river. Decades ago, I would have been tied into a straitjacket. But today, I get to spread my wings and fly. See, since I was a little girl, there were only two things I ever wanted to do: fly and write. Luckily for me, for over half my life, I've worked at the airline. And I got to travel all around the world hearing strange, exotic, foreign voices. I've been from Jersey to Jerusalem, Miami to Mumbai, Pittsburgh to Paris. And what I found was that while we all may speak in different tongues, there is one common language shared by all of humanity. You want to know what that is? I'll tell you. About 20 years ago, it was my first time in New Delhi. The crew and I were standing on a street corner trying to decipher a map. Does anyone remember maps? A young woman approached us and asked if she could help us. And at first, we were a little hesitant. We didn't quite trust her, but as she led us down the street where we were going, we fell in love with her charming smile, with her endearing personality. We asked her to be our tour guide for the day. And as she toured us around her city, her name was Priyanka, and we started to notice something about her, something not quite right. We noticed that while her right arm was straight and strong and she used it to point the way everywhere we went, her left arm hung limp and lifeless by her body. When she noticed us looking at it, with sympathy in our eyes, she said, "No, don't pity me." And she brought her arm out from behind the sari and said, "This is my lucky arm. This was my salvation." She explained that when she was a baby, her arm was broken and never set properly, and that was done on purpose so that she would become a better beggar. But she didn't want our pity. No, this was her lucky arm, she explained. This was the reason that she was adopted into a loving environment and taught to read and write and taught English. But more importantly, she was taught how to love. Because that's our one shared common language, love. All over the world. From that day on, I realized that I could never, ever take anything in my life for granted when Priyanka feels so lucky about everything in her life. I made it my own personal mission statement to go around the world capturing people's stories, asking them, what do you love? What do you feel lucky about? And I compiled those stories and weaved them into my books. And I thought, well, what would happen if the whole world fell in love? And the more I talked to people, the more I realized that's a lie. No, that's BS. A Hollywood belief system that we've all bought into. No, we don't fall in love. We rise in love. Love is not something that we happen to walk into down the street, fell into a hole. Oh my, what is this? Oh, it's love. Oh, I thought this would be warmer. Think about it. When you're driving down the street and the car truck cuts you off, do you fall in love? When you get to the to work and your coworker tells the same damn joke every single day. Do you fall in love? When you get home and your kids are screaming, do you fall in love? No, you rise in love. And what if the whole world rose in love? What if each person that you meet, you made your own personal mission statement to find out, what do they love? What do they feel lucky about? And what if you ask yourself those same questions? Thank you.